Jill here. Special Needs Mom Talks. If you want to sing out, sing out. Yeah, I got that song stuck in my head. Cat Stevens. Love them. Yeah, so if you want to sing out, sing out. I forget the rest of the lyrics. Anyways, okay, a two-pronged message today. Start with the positive. Hey, that segues really well. Yeah, I think that our offspring that have special needs, and this is obvious, so I'm not stating anything that people don't know, often because they haven't been able to utilize the typical means of education necessarily the way that it's taught in our schools, and learning and whatnot, and just the rules of society. They developed this like extrasensory perception and utilizing other more multidimensional tools to navigate. So, for instance, my son, he sees apparitions, and he also has seen, yeah, he sees apparitions. In fact, today I was talking to him a little bit about recent sightings, and he's usually got some extrasensory experience that he's had. And I've Googled some of these, like, and it's horrible. Like, they want you to take your kid in and have them analyzed to see if they're having any kind of brain dysfunction. And yes, that could be a concern. In this case, I don't think it is. It's just a really interesting aspect of my son's experience. I mean, he's been in churches where he's seen actual figures walking around and gone up to them. He's been on sites that are known for having like being haunted or whatnot, and he's had experiences. He's seen like beyond the veil, so to speak. And I don't know, I listen to him and we talk about it, and it's a really, I wouldn't say fun, but it's fascinating part of our relationship. And I'm just blown away with the things that he's able to perceive, sense, experience that I'm not necessarily able to, because I've been like programmed so much to not see these things. I think it's really beautiful and something that needs to be further developed and explored in all of us, really. But um, our kids and our offspring that have these heightened perceptions because they couldn't necessarily follow the rules of the system, and that, like I've talked about before, that little narrow strip of normal. So yeah, that, and the whole positive thinking thing. Yes, I think that we should try to stay positive as much as possible, but I also think it can be a bit of a bypass that I've talked about on other videos, where we're avoiding our feelings. And it's really hard when you're a parent that's dealing with the extremes of behaviors, and the world seems to be against you at all times to stay positive, or to step over the feelings that are brought up when the world shows itself that it's against you. I would say don't push it down. I'm not saying you have to, in the immediate aftermath of some experience that you're having, where you feel pushed down or whatnot, and you want to step over it. You're strong. It's this idea that we're always strong. We have to be strong. Yes, absolutely. We are warriors. We are divine warriors here on this planet, teaching the world, or learning from the world, learning from our kids, experiencing this multiverse. And we've chosen this incarnation, and yet it's really hard. And I just do not like the idea that we can positive think our way out of the feelings, thoughts, and emotions that we have, particularly when they're so intense and convoluted as ours are. Because if we don't acknowledge them, we're never going to let the world know our experience that's really one of oppression. And it's not just okay that these things happen to us, that we're going to step over it because we're strong. No, talk about it out loud, because it shouldn't be happening. I don't care if it's like just part of the things that we've accepted that happen to our kids in the systems, or to us, the experiences where we're down, we're suppressed, or it's just the entire experience is effed. Like I've talked before about the Social Security Administration and all the weird paperwork and the ridiculous rules that a lot of schools have or whatnot. There's just so many examples of in our society at large, particularly in the area of disabilities, where there's just a lot of cognitive dissonance and we just kind of soldier up. And with pharmaceuticals too, there's just so many areas where we just soldier up and we walk through because that's what we've been taught and that's what we've done our whole parenting experience. And yet here we still are with things not necessarily always getting better. I think bit by bit things squeak forward, but I also think the more we talk about the hard parts of our experience when we can't be strong, when we have the breakdowns, let yourself have the breakdown and feel it, talk about it, journal about it, let it be something that pushes you into higher evolution and understanding of what you're going through so that others can understand too and really understand your experience and why it's hard, why you feel oppressed, because the rest of the world don't understand us. Anyways, that's what I got. Wow, that was long.